Hi, and welcome to Porch Time with Bill Benson. I am Bill Benson, and I'm pretty sure most of you know that by now. And the Porch is a wonderful place to share music with friends of mine and musicians that I've met along the way, and certainly people that if I don't know them well enough, I invite them on the porch so I get to know them better. And on this episode, I have a wonderful duo, Belle of the Fall, with Julie Autumn Ford and Tracy Walton. And welcome to my porch.
Thank you.
Happy to
Thanks.
have you here.
Thanks for having us. Good to be here.
It's this episode is a little different because we're standing, and we normally don't stand on my porch, and but you can't fit on your lap, so it's kind of how we have to do it. So
yeah, stand-up bass requires standing up.
Absolutely. So where are you officially located? Because you have a recording studio, right?
Yes, I have a recording studio in Northfield, Connecticut. Mm-hmm. Julia's from Winston, Connecticut, but we were both born in Torrington, Connecticut. Okay. So we list ourselves, when we play festivals and stuff, we're listed as from Torrington, Connecticut.
Yeah. All right, that's great. And if you have, how many CDs do you have available to people and listeners right now?
2. We just released our new one, so 2 finally.
Okay, and what's the first one's title?
Earthbound.
Okay, and this one?
Rise Up.
Rise Up, Rise Up. So you are all over the place. You don't play Connecticut a lot, but you do. And we were talking earlier that you were in Canada. You've got festivals going around. Very quickly, tell people where you're touring and where you've been.
Well, I think at this point we're at 26 states we've done. So we've done everywhere. We played to Austin and back. We did South by Southwest.
Okay. Which
took us through Alabama and Louisiana and down that way. We've done Florida and back twice now. We've done Wisconsin and back. We do Nashville pretty often, and then we just did Canada, a tour up there. So, and all those points in between. So
now, as a duo, you've been together how long?
2.5 years, I think.
Yeah, it'll be 3 years this summer.
Yeah. Now, a question that I've had for a while is that, and I met you maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I've seen you at open mics and saw you then at open mics. Mm-hmm. At what point did you meet and discover that you had something that you could do together?
Well, I went to Tracy's studio to record my solo album. Mm-hmm. I forget how many years ago, probably like 4 years ago now. Mm-hmm. And then we started touring together just as separate artists, but we started playing on each other's sets because we're just sitting there anyway. So, right. And then it became a lot of fun to play together and to learn songs together. And when we started singing harmonies together, that's when we were like, we should do this.
Now, do you collaborate as songwriters? Do you have a song that you bring to Tracy, or Tracy brings a song to you, and then to kind of develop it, or how does that process work? Because I'm a solo act, so I write them, and sometimes people join in.
Yeah, for us it's more like one of us will write a song, and then bring it to the other, and then we'll put our spin on it, and generally they're mostly done. Yeah. Sometimes she'll come and it won't have a bridge, or I'll have something where we need a part to it, but they're pretty realized songs. Yeah. But then they take off and we add the second harmony, and
Now, do you ever bring a song to one another and have someone go, no, we're not doing that.
Well, Julia's usually don't make it past her own critique. So I have to beg her to play me songs.
Yeah.
And some of, I think even like Earthbound was one you were skeptical on playing. Like
I'm skeptical on all of my songs, I feel like, which is a little unhealthy maybe, but.
Well, as we should all be, and sometimes it traps you, but we should all be our own worst critic.
Sure.
Because we want the best out of ourselves, and sometimes the best just isn't natural. But we can also go, we can hold back when we shouldn't.
Yeah.
And sometimes you got to let people say, play that song, and I like that song, and stop critiquing it. So.
If it were up to Julia, she'd never play any of her songs. So I'd have to eventually say, you have to play me something, and eventually, like I think Time, which is on this album, you didn't want to play it for me. Spinning Around the Sun, which is on this album, you didn't want to play it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tracy's a really tough critic, though, too. So I'm already tough on myself, and then it's like the one person I have to present my songs to is
but that's okay because you can be tough on yourself, but if you have a tough critic, but a fan or someone who realizes the potential and can pull it out of you, then you're lucky to have that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because you don't want to be putting junk out there, but you want to have that critique that is meaningful and that you can rely on. So,
I, on the other hand, play her a lot of junk, and then she just cans. So,
and that's why you have a great duo, because you basically have this balance of of creativity and power, I guess. So, so what I'm going to do is I am going to just let you play some music and present yourself to our audience. And I'm excited to have you here, and Belle of the Fall. And thank you for coming and playing.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. This one's on the new record. It's called Nothing Left to Lose.
The valley was askew, but the rising waters led us through. Just as we arrived, desperation grew. They had nothing left to lose. By the fire, the air around us blew as the cast aside were split in two, forced to testify to things they never knew.
This next one's called Spinning Around the Sun, also off of the album Rise Up.
forgot to take that off.
Teardrops fall from her eyes as she looks down at all she's compromised. Though she's lost, we've so sadly won. The earth keeps spinning round the sun. Night comes and suffocates the day until light breaks the chains away. Though the war is all but done, the earth keeps spinning round the sun. How must we grow to see the other side? How far must we fall till we see nothing's there to catch us at all? Moments come and moments go. What do we have to show when all that we know has gone? The earth will keep spinning round the sun.
This next one's called Two. That was one of those Julia didn't want to play for me, so it's a good example.
Good.
Yeah.
Two is all it takes to start a dance. Two is all you need when you need romance. These are complicated times. Hold your breath and close your eyes. One time. Two is all it takes to make a soul. Two is all you need to rock and roll. It may be hard to find, but I believe love can be blind. One time. You won't get very far
one's
bit.
this next one's we're gonna do another one off of the new album. The album's called Rise Up. This one is called They All Come Crashing Down.
In the time of fire and stone, there lived a legend of a song, and it rose above the shores. Votes were cast as the boats were drawn, and to a man they would go on. They all knew it was wrong. But as the sirens sang, they all came crashing down. High atop a golden throne, built upon piles of bones, he looked down at all he owned. For generations the empire rose, centuries rolled on, and man could never see it fall. But as the prophets did expound, they all came crashing down. We find ourselves at the pinnacle, a nation built on principle, a more perfect union never formed. Yet here we stand with a burning flag, torn apart by an upper class as they hoard more, more, more. Well, it seems we may have found that they'll come crashing down. I just realized, thank you.
You just realized.
No, I just realized the whole time I was like, why do I feel so uneasy right now? And we haven't seen each other for like a week and a half. So I was like, that's probably the reason. But I just realized during your bass solo that we're on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to switch for the last song?
Yeah, maybe we should. Here.
Do you think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we're already here. Maybe
Yeah.
we're committed. I feel like it's a challenge now.
Well, try different things, and who knows? You never know.
Now that we know, it'll maybe make it better or way worse, but we'll find out.
We'll find out. The time goes by quickly on the porch, and sometimes you don't want it to end. But thank you very much for coming out and
thank
playing
you
on
for
the
having
porch
us.
and sharing your music.
Sorry.
And
Thank you for having us.
and we'll where can people find you, like in driving distance, except for Canada and so on?
I guess depending on where this airs, like
So-
we're doing the Block Island Music Festival, and that's kind of close.
So you have a website people can go to?
Yes.
All right. So the website is
belleofthefall.com.
Okay.
So BELLE.
So yep. So keep checking on that, and you have your tour listing and where
Yeah,
you'll
absolutely.
be,
Yeah.
whether local, whether if I happen to be in Florida, I might find you in Florida or Wisconsin or whatever.
I know we're doing some summer shows
Nice.
somewhere. I just don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of anything
All right.
other than that'll already have happened.
All
in
right.
this area.
So play us out with a song, and thank you so much for coming on the porch.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
We'll see you soon.
What do you think?
What do you want to play?
I don't know.
Can we do covers, or is that like?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Okay.
thought I'd ask.
Okay. You want to do like Many Worlds Collide or something?
Sure.
Yeah. So this is off of our first album. Again, our album just came out April 6th. The new album, but this is off of Earthbound. It's called Many Worlds Collide.
There's many worlds and they're all true. In one I fell in love with you. In some we laughed, we cried and danced. Some worlds had other plans. There's one where we never met. At least it hasn't happened yet. There's even one where we are friends, but the tension never ends. I want you to fly to the world that satisfies you. Go there knowing I often think about you, if only for a night. We could find forever. May this be the night. Many worlds collide. As many worlds as there might be. In one you fell in love with me. In one you always run away. Most of them you decide to stay. There's one where you're always blue. There's nothing I can say to you. In a few you're forever young. Wish I could find my way to one. I want you to fly to the world that satisfies you. Go there knowing I often think about you, if only for a night. We could find forever. May this be the night. Many worlds collide. I want you to fly to the world that satisfies